What's up guys? We haven't tested many tablets lately on our channel, Tech Brothers, but when a new player comes along, I want to try it out. You probably haven't heard of RebotAI, just like me, until I got this tablet, but it has some really good features for its price. For example, 11-inch 2.5K display, Helio G100 chipset, 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, 8200 mAh power battery and 16 megapixels camera. I haven't had any mobile devices or tablets with a Helio G100 processor yet, so I am interested in testing its performance. We will run benchmarks and play games on this tablet. However, I think this tablet is more suited for watching video content because it has large, high-resolution screen and wideband L1 support, which allows you to play HD and 4K content from Netflix, Amazon Prime Video and other streaming apps. Okay, let's start the review of the RebotAI A11 tablet by unboxing it. So this is an 11-inch tablet and it comes in a pretty large box. We can see the image of the tablet and company name RebotAI on the front. The main features of the tablet are on the side of the box. I am surprised to see the MT8781 Helio G99 chipset here, because the Amazon product page says that this tablet is powered by Helio G100. It may be a mistake on the box. We will check it later. After opening the box, first we see the tablet. We will talk about its design a little bit later. Then there is a user manual and warranty policy. There is even a stylus pen included. We will check how it works later in this video. Finally, there is a 20 watts power adapter and USB Type-C cable in the box. So I didn't expect to see a protective case and stylus included in the package. They are useful for 11-inch tablet. When it comes to design, let's start with the tablet size and weight. Its dimensions are 258 by 168 by 8 mm. The weight is 490 grams. Although the tablet has a large 11-inch screen, it is quite light and thin. The case of the tablet is made of metal, including the rear panel and all side edges. Looking at the side edges, we can see USB Type-C port and a speaker on one side and a second speaker on the other side. There is a 3.5mm audio jack, microSD card slot, power button and a volume rocker on the top. The rear panel has only the RebotAI logo in the center and a single camera with a flashlight in the corner. By the way, I have tablet in gray and it seems like the only color available for it. Overall, the RebotAI A11 tablet has a simple and typical design, nothing special, but I like that it is thin and lightweight. In addition, you will likely use the tablet in a protective case, which looks very nice. Talking about display of the new RebotAI tablet, it has a diagonal of 11 inches and 2.5K resolution, 2560 by 1600 pixels. The company claims that the screen-to-body ratio is 90%, which is really good. There are bezels around the screen, but they are not very thick. Moreover, they are the same from all sides. You should also know that the display has 16:10 aspect ratio, 60 Hz refresh rate, and 450 nits brightness. This IPS panel has very good colors. Overall, the screen is decent for a budget tablet. It is good for any task, including reading text, watching videos, and so on. As I said before, the RebotAI A11 tablet is most likely intended for watching videos because it has a high-quality large screen with support for wideband L1. This means you can watch 4K content on Netflix, Prime Video, and other streaming services. By the way, let's check the quality of the built-in speakers right away.
It's Bingley. It's Mr. Bin, is that correct?
Well, it's busy.
I love that you're trying so hard to connect with him.
I really am. Just trying to throw a spiral. This is gonna suck.
You know, I am surprised. This tablet has a very good speakers. First, the sound is very loud. It's also quite clear, with no cracking even at maximum volume. I would like a more powerful bass, but I think that's impossible for a thin tablet. Overall, the built-in speakers of the RebotAI A11 are good for watching videos and even listening to music. You know, it seems like the tablet runs on stock Android, but we can see the RebotAI logo when turning on the tablet, as well as RebotAI system version in the settings. This is probably a customized Android user interface, but it looks very clean and nice. The Android OS version is 15. The tablet comes with a pre-installed Google apps such as YouTube, Maps, Assistant, Play Store and others. Unlike other Chinese tablets, for example Xiaomi, this one doesn't have any third-party apps, bloatware or ads. Overall, it is a very clean operating system. I like it. By the way, you can use the AI features on this tablet. From the name of the company, RebotAI, I expected to see AI support here. But in fact, it is a Google development, namely Gemini. You can use it for smart chats, text-to-image generation, real-time conversation, smart control, voice activation, etc. Okay, now let's talk about hardware of the RebotAI A11 tablet. As I mentioned before, this tablet is powered by a Helio G100 processor. You know, it is actually the same Helio G99, but with support for a 200 megapixels camera. The CPU and GPU performance are the same. The tablet is available in a single version with 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. You can expand the RAM by an additional 16 GB in the settings, giving you a total of 24 GB of RAM. The storage capacity can also be expanded via a microSD memory card up to 1 TB. Now I want to run some benchmark tests on the RebotAI tablet. We tested the Helio G99 tablet a couple of months ago, and I am interested to compare the new Helio G100 tablet with it. So the RebotAI A11 has about 510,000 points in the Antutu benchmark. As for the tablet, on Helio G99 it had about 414,000 points, which is much less. On the other hand, the Geekbench 6 benchmark results are a little better in the Helio G99 tablet than the RebotAI A11 on the Helio G100. As for 3D Mark, the new tablet from RebotAI has a little higher overall score than the tablet with the Helio G99 processor. Overall, I believe that the Helio G100 and the G99 processors have similar performance, but I am surprised that the RebotAI A11 tablet has much higher Antutu benchmark score. You know, on the official website, I saw that the MediaTek Helio G100 offers exceptional all-day gaming performance. Let's check it out. I installed PUBG Mobile, Genshin Impact, and Asphalt Legends. Let's play them without my commentary. You know, I don't think any tablets are designed for gaming. Personally, I find it more convenient to play games on my smartphone. But that's just my personal opinion. Anyway, the RebotAI A11 runs these games without any problems. I would like the graphics to be better, but overall, there are no issues with performance. Okay, now let's talk about cameras. Again, I think it is more convenient to take photos with a smartphone than a tablet, but a tablet may be better for video calls, so the front camera is important. The RebotAI A11 has 5 megapixels front camera. It is not really bad. It is actually much better than the most webcams for laptops and computers. So you can make video calls with colleagues or relatives. As for the main camera, it has a 16 megapixels sensor. You know, even from the camera up, we can see that the tablet isn't really designed for professional photography, because there are no shooting modes, just video and photo modes. Nevertheless, I tried to take some photos for you. What do you think of them? I think they are good. Now let's talk about something more important for tablets – the battery. The RebotAI A11 has an 8200 mAh battery. The company promises 8 hours of video playback, 12 hours of browsing, 16 hours of music playback, and 45 days of standby. I ran the PCMark benchmark with a Work 3.0 battery live test, and the result was 7 hours and 44 minutes. It is not really that much, but overall it is okay for a thin tablet. On the other hand, the tablet supports 20 watts fast charging. Let's see how long it takes to charge. So the tablet charged from 0 to 50% in 1 hour, and it took about 2.5 hours to fully charge the battery. That's pretty fast for an 8200 mAh battery. When it comes to connectivity, the RebotAI A11 tablet supports Wi-Fi 5, Bluetooth 5.2, and GPS. However, it doesn't have SIM card support for mobile internet or phone calls. If I am not mistaken, the RebotAI A11 is the company's first tablet, and if so, it is a really promising start. I think this tablet is great for watching videos because it has a large, high-quality screen and very good built-in speakers. In addition, it has a Widevine L1 support. The tablet also has a pleasant and clean operating system with Google Apps and even AI assistant Gemini. As for performance, the Helio G100 processor looks even better than the Helio G99 in the Antutu benchmark, but overall their performance is similar. It is sufficient for modern games. Overall, for its price under $150, the RebotAI A11 is a good tablet. Thank you for watching. See you soon!